negotiating on behalf of his people. A very worthy, very smart negotiator, absolutely. And we had a terrific day, and we learned a lot about each other and about our country.
The new AP-NORC poll shows that a majority of Americans now approve of the job that Donald Trump is doing on handling North Korea. The poll comes shortly after the summit where he met with North Korean leader Kim Jong Un, and it's a big jump since 8 months ago when tensions were running high and there was even discussion of possible military confrontation between the two countries. That's the highest rating that Trump has received on any individual issue on an AP-NORC poll since his inauguration, and it includes approval by a majority of independents and a significant minority of Democrats. Unfortunately for Trump, his high approval on North Korea doesn't seem to have done much to budge his overall approval rating. That's held steady at around 40% since March. Even though they mostly approve of Trump's handling of North Korea, only about a quarter of Americans say they have much confidence in Trump's ability to handle complex foreign policy situations. Even on North Korea, there's some sign of ambivalence. Americans don't necessarily think they'll get the results out of the summit that the Trump administration has said that it's hoping for. Majorities of Americans don't think North Korea is actually serious about addressing international concerns about its weapons program, or that it will ultimately give up those weapons. In terms of what they'd be willing to give up in exchange for North Korea ending its nuclear weapons program, they really have mixed views on withdrawing troops from South Korea or on ending sanctions, and only about a quarter would favor giving aid to North Korea. On the other hand, a large majority say they would be willing to negotiate a treaty ending the Korean War, where no peace treaty has actually ever been officially signed, marking the end of the conflict. The poll also asked about the president's handling of relationships with traditional allies like Canada and European nations after the recent G7 summit, and that summit stoked tensions between the US and Canada in particular over Trump's tariff and trade policy, and the poll found that most Americans disapprove of Trump's handling of relationships with traditional allies along with negotiations on trade.